We're streaming!
We're streaming. We are live on the air.
Oh, I should probably have pulled up Twitch so that I could actually interact with anyone who stumbles by and also change it from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm sure right now it still says that we are Yu-Gi-Oh!
Probably.
So let's change that. Okay, let me mute this. There we go. Okay. Hearthstone Wacky Fun Day. I don't know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Let's make sure we grab Hearthstone there. And done. There we go. There we go. Cool. We are set to go.
Okay, great.
So what are we doing for Wacky Fun Day, Dan?
We're actually going to be using, we use a lot of the meta decks, and I have just a bunch of normal, kind of more fun decks ready and available, so we'll just be using those for the most part.
Okay.
And so I'll just have, wow, it's taking forever for my PC Hearthstone to load up. Come on, boy. Oh, that looks like a frozen screen. Oh,
I've got 2 packs I can open up while we wait.
Nice.
Let's see, what did I get in this one? I got Sand Breath, Parachute Brigand, Evasive Feywing, Corrupt Elementalist, and Sky Raider. No idea if any of those are good. Let's see. Okay, the Corrupt Elementalist has potential. Get to invoke Galakron twice.
Man, I do not know how to, I don't know the names of, any of those. Unfortunately, they're giving you Galakron cards, and they're just not useful to you right now, because you don't... you don't have any Galakrons, right?
No, I have the Galakron for Priest.
Oh, okay.
I think. I might have other ones as well. I don't remember. Okay. Let's see. I also got Starscryer, Incanter's Flow, Frozen, Shadow Weaver, Bogstrok Clacker, Transformation. Ooh, that's an interesting card. Battlecry, transform adjacent minions into random minions that cost 1 more.
Oh, yeah. So they're trying to a little bit bringing Evolve Shaman back, and Evolve Shaman always very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. And Fell Summoner for the Demon. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, we should be...
Here we go. Standard or wild, or what are we doing?
We'll just be doing standard. Let me just... actually, no, we don't need to do this. I have enough deck. Just a sec. I gotta delete this. Okay. Alright, so now let me invite you. Wow, today's Thursday.
Man. Yes, today is Thursday.
Going by quick.
I know.
Alright, so let's have you choose, since we're gonna have a little bit more fun. How about you go for the It is a little meta, but it is just more fun. Go for the Mage Reno's Riches. Have you played that one?
Oh, I need to hit the borrowed decks. That's what's going. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not seeing any of that. Oh, okay.
That would do it.
I think I played Reno's Riches last time.
Okay, then if not, did you play the Priest Day of the Dead one? That one.
I don't remember.
All right, go ahead and try that one out, and I'm gonna go for.
It's been too long.
It has been 2 weeks, so.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks in quarantine, so.
Even longer.
Versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
Oh, let me turn down my volume because you don't need to hear it.
I don't. Let's see. swap him out. Okay. See, after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. Ooh, that doesn't sound like fun.
Well, it's fun for one of us.
Yeah. Sure. We'll just kill it.
No. Dang it. I was hoping out of all the cards that you could have had, not that one.
Ooh, invoke Galakron. What's the Warlock Galakron do?
It summons a number of demons depending on its level. So level 1 Galakron, I summon 1 random demon. Level 2, 2 demons. Level 3, 4 demons.
Okay. Let's do that guy. And we'll end our turn there. You've got invoke. Oh, great. All the demons.
Todos los demons.
Let's play. We can play him. I should have played this first, dang it. I made a boo-boo. Oh well.
Oh, bad boo-boo.
End turn. Oh, good.
Yeah.
I was worried it
It
was
was
going to copy the coin.
Oh. Yeah, that was bad. Also,
That
it would have
would've
sucked
been-
if it attacked if it hit you and not me. That 3 damage to a minion.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness it was nice to you, but I won't be.
No!
Since we don't have that much to do, really. Yeah.
Oh. Let's do that. That.
Having some wishful thinking will give you a lot of lifesteal back.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
wow.
Yes! Not another one of these guys.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Okay, what do we got here? I mean, that's not bad. Indeed.
Meh.
I'll bring that out.
Job's done.
Job's done.
Oh, I love hearing the like one of my favorite things about this game, honestly, is the loading menu.
Yeah.
Some of the loading menus have some of the OG, like super old what is it freaking called? Like Warcraft 2 theme music. Oh, so like boom 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 boom.
Curses.
Yeah, this is where the deck shows its true colors.
No. No. I disapprove. I disapprove highly. Okay, let's see. What can I do?
Disapproval noted.
What is a loon's way?
Let's just kill him. Because he's a jerk.
Yeah, definitely the best idea.
Then... do I just... I think... I cast that. I'm gonna hold out hope.
Yeah, sometimes that's best. Okay, let's see.
Hey, do you watch Clone Wars?
Not the current stuff. I watch whatever's on Netflix. If I ever, I think I might have to start just telling people if they ever ask me if I watch something, I'm like, is it on Netflix? And if like no or yes, then we can continue with our conversation.
Is
Not
Netflix
that,
the
like,
only service you guys have?
Yeah, I think we also have Hulu, but we definitely don't use it at all.
Uh-huh. You should use Hulu to watch Superstore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were telling me about that. It looks pretty funny.
It's hilarious, and Glenn the store manager is just amazing. He's
awesome.
He's the kind of character where you watch it and you go, man, I really wish I had a boss like that.
Cool. That sounds awesome.
Okay, that's a good
yeah. Right now I'm going through Community. I'm on season 3 right now. And like, I forgot how like all my favorite episodes are just in like the first 2 seasons. Season 3 so far has been solid, but not as good as season 1 and 2. And I just know that it's going to go downhill.
Yeah, that me and Anna were watching it for a while on Hulu because it was
just destroys everything.
Yes, it does. Because it was on Hulu before it came to Netflix, and so we were watching it on Hulu, and we got through the first 3 seasons. We were watching partway. We got a couple episodes into season 4, and then for whatever reason, just kind of stopped.
Yeah, Pierce leaves, and then I also think the Russo brothers leave.
Do they leave?
I was thinking so, because at that point, like, you're starting to hit like Captain America like timeline.
Yeah.
And I mean that's why Abed is.
Well, but they didn't do the first Captain America.
Oh, right, not the first one, but I think they did Winter Soldier, right?
They did Winter Soldier, but I thought Winter Soldier came out way later. I thought. Am I just making up my own timeline?
Yeah, now I gotta see. Okay.
I wonder.
I think. Let's bring him out. I think that'll be good. And
That is not a valid target.
Shoot. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, season 4. Another big reason why season 4. Doesn't look like the Rooster brothers were gone, but Dan Harmon left,
Oh, is that
and
it?
Chevy Chase.
And
Like
Chevy
I don't.
Chase. Isn't season 3 when Troy leaves? Or is that
Uh,
season 4?
I think that's the end of season 4.
Oh, then we're in season 5. Because we saw Troy leave.
Oh yeah, season 5 is just.
I feel like once Troy left, it was kind of like, why bother?
Yeah, like when you have a really big main character like that leave, it's tough to
Yeah, like I was okay
justify.
with Pierce leaving
Right, because he's terrible.
because he's awful.
Yeah,
But I mean, Troy gives you, Troy and Abed,
yeah,
and Troy is a huge part of that show. Way like Pierce was a big part of it, but no one liked Pierce. So when he leaves, it's kind of like a relief.
yeah. I don't like that they replaced him with another old guy though.
Yeah.
I found that to be cheap. It's like I'm okay with replacing him with another character, but just another kind of crotchety old guy.
Uh huh.
Like,
It's you replace Pierce with
I
a
wonder.
slightly more PC Pierce
mm-hmm.
with some personality.
Yeah.
Um,
And I feel like they weren't very meta about it. Also, I don't remember like if Abed was like, it's like this is such a cheap ploy to have another old guy in our group. Why can't we choose like if it was some like silly funny reason for him to come in, that would be fine. But I feel like they try to make it really organic, and that's not how community works.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and play that.
I was hoping you wouldn't have that.
And we're gonna grab that. And then shoot, I ran out of time.
Oh well, I might have some internet issues. Just like if my
Oh no.
game pauses or dies. If it does, I'll switch to it on my phone, and I might be out of the Discord for a little bit. But
That's fine. But yeah, Superstore. We're only in season 2 in Superstore, but so far it's been really funny.
cool, that's good.
Trying to think what else. Yeah, that's kind of the show we're watching right now. So let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish I could do that, but I can't.
This might hurt.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, sorry. It sounded like the audio cut out there for a second.
Oh shoot, the guy isn't as strong as I thought he was. That's what that guy. Sure, we'll go with that route. Let's see, what else is there that's good out there? But anyway, back to the whole Clone Wars thing. I was asking because I'm interviewing Ashley Eckstein. I really don't know how to say her last name, and I feel
Ashley
kind of bad about it.
Epstein.
It's not Epstein.
Yeah, I know.
But I get to interview her in about an hour, actually.
Oh, nice.
And I was just wondering if you had any suggestions for questions I should ask her.
Nope. I don't know. I don't know enough about the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
You could talk to her about like how it was. It's hard because I'm sure she's been asked a million questions.
Yeah.
But you could ask her like, how was it finding the character from, just being a tiny little side character, you know, where did or no? She's a brand new character. She
Yeah,
wasn't even in
she
any.
was Ahsoka.
Oh right, well, I'm just saying that like Ahsoka
Yeah.
wasn't in the prequel movies, so
No, no. She
she's just
was.
a fully made character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. You could talk to her about um, like how was trying to make a relationship with Anakin, even though she knew that Anakin was going to betray everybody. I don't know. Just
Knowing
what?
that Anakin is a sociopath.
Yeah. No,
Let's
no.
see.
Let's see. Okay, let's play another game. So, sad loss. Let's have you go with. Go with Pride of the Outlands, the hunter one. No, no.
Okay. Oh,
Go for Flora and Fauna. That's a more
okay.
fun, more crazy deck. And I'm gonna go with Double Demon Hunter.
Double Demon Hunter.
Double, whatever that is. Double your demons, double your fun.
Wait.
Your deck is a high level dragon deck. And
Okay.
so I realize I should be giving you like at least slight briefs on the decks, so you have some idea of what to do. Totally my jeez, terrible on my part. So yeah, you're gonna be wanting to look for like upping your mana, like you're like getting a bunch of empty crystals or whatever, just making your mana real high really fast, so you can
Uh-huh.
start pumping out the higher level things really quickly. Because your deck is probably like 70% high level minions.
So not
But
what
yeah,
you normally look for when building a Hearthstone deck.
right, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. It's basically like building your Yu-Gi-Oh deck with only 3-star monsters with under 1500 attack. It's just like why? Why do these cards even exist? Let's see. Yeah, hopefully you got some of the mana up cards. I was playing against another friend earlier today, and I was letting him borrow my decks, and this card's never against. And I was using the deck you're using right now, and on turn 4 I was up to 10 mana, and I just felt bad. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This deck usually isn't this good, and like, it's okay, but it's not like it's usually not that great."
This'll be good.
So, what's the quarantine there in Utah? What's the status? How are things progressing?
Oh my gosh. So many people here are just don't care.
Mm.
And yeah.
Have you seen those people that
It's a
like? I would say, have you seen those people that are outside of like hospitals protesting at hospitals? It's like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, I've heard
that
about
doesn't
those.
even make logical sense. Like, if you're gonna be mad at somebody, go protest some local government. Find out where government workers live, and then go harass them. Like, even if the quarantine was lifted, like our nurses and hospitals are important key things because they're still saving people's lives.
Yeah.
Silliness.
He dies.
No.
We'll do that, and we'll do that.
Job's done.
Don't you dare.
Wow, the heart of the cards is not strong with me today.
Sad Panda. There's like at least 6 cards in there that help up mana side. Like so, you should have at least gotten one
Nope.
or two of them. Sad day.
Okay, but I can finally play Minion.
Always has a honkin' minion.
Okay, we're gonna go with this guy.
I'm curious. What to do? No,
I grow impatient.
definitely not. Oh yeah, you know what? Okay.
Strike me down and prepare
Let me talk to myself a little bit more to make this
Hey,
more.
I talk to myself all the time. Oh, okay. What's this? Okay.
And unfortunately, your mana like addition cards is they're like when you draw them, they're going to be kind of a waste now. Unfortunately, like
I
they're going
know.
to take up space. It's just bad.
Let's go ahead.
Solid. Wow, that is an unfortunate dragon to. How did you summon that? Where did that come from? Oh, wow. Yeah, that sucks. That real
Yep.
sucks.
Yep.
Out of all, like, and you have some beefy cards in your deck, too.
Time grows short. This'll be good.
Aya! Oh, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. What's on Netflix? See, you should also watch Hulu. On Hulu, they have Bob's Burgers, and that's really funny.
I have tried Bob's Burgers twice now, and I still can't get into it. I'm willing to give another 1 or 2 more shots, but like I don't know why. Like it doesn't do it for
Are
me.
you always starting with episode 1?
Yes.
That's your problem.
Okay, where do I need to start? Like in The Office, same thing. The Office, you need to start in season 2.
Yeah, it's just like The Office. It's just like Parks and Rec. You don't want to start in season 1. You want to start. I'll double check with Anna. She's the one that got me into it. But you definitely want to start with somewhere in season 2 or 3, probably.
Okay.
And the nice thing is there's really no no continuity, so it doesn't really matter.
It's Simpson-esque, where it's just like nothing happens.
Yeah, exactly. Let's play that. Yep, here are all my useless cards.
That day.
And we'll just go ahead and just swing for now.
I mean, at least you have a pretty healthy. Oh wait, you just have that one card. That's gonna get obliterated.
But yeah, I'll get Anna's opinion on which Bob's Burgers to start with. But yeah,
Okay.
if you can get into it, it's really fun. We really like it.
Oh yeah, and like I like putting in the. I have no problem putting in the work for a good show.
Yeah.
But I understand that like some of the better ones it take. Like I mean, that's my biggest problem with anime. Like I love anime. Like and I watch it. Like I have a great passion and love for it. But it's just so much work to watch.
I have tried watching Naruto 2 or 3 times. I've gotten partway through the tuning exam, and I just quit. And I have friends who are just like, no, you just gotta get past the tuning exam. I'm like, I'm already 40 plus episodes in.
Right.
What do you want from me?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so like I even like the short like right now like on Netflix. Netflix has a, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing. It's probably not as good of a thing, but Netflix has a buttload of animes that are just one seasons.
Yeah.
And they're not really like, they're not like completed series. They're just like, well, we don't have a second season yet, and we're gonna see this picks up for a second season. But even then, like, the seasons, they tell a solid story, not amazing, but good enough. But it's still like hard to get through 8 episodes. They're 20 minutes long. It's just like, ugh.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
What the new Voltron show that Netflix did.
Yeah.
I only stuck with it because I had so many people telling me how amazing it was. But I wanted to quit for the first like 2 or 3 seasons. I mean, granted, each season is like 8 to 12 episodes, so it's not the worst, but it is like a lot more work than I wanted to put into a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a lot of work. That is. No. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay. See, I'm really curious why you threw this person in here. Why you threw this card in this deck.
Now I'm curious what it is. I don't even know what it is.
Now how about... We must stop this corruption.
Let's grab that card. Sure, why not? We'll play that.
Them be some beefy dragons.
But yeah, it's one of those things where if I have to, I typically give a show about 2 or 3 episodes. I figure 2 or 3 episodes should be enough to, get me in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there are just so many shows that people seem to love that just don't do that. And so I get the whole, struggling with Bob's Burgers. But yeah, it's one of those. Bob's Burgers is a show where you need someone to kind of guide you through it for the first little bit.
Yeah.
Also on Hulu, the new show Duncanville is pretty fun. The first episode is not great. It's kind of a rocky start, but you get to episode 2, episode 3, and it really picks up.
Cool. Yeah. I'll have to. What was it? Duncanville.
Yeah, Duncanville.
Cool. Go ahead and choose for your last one. How do you go with like Draw Demon, Elemental Might, or Pride of the Outlands? So either the second.
I'll do the Hunter. Pride of the Outlands.
Okay, I'll do the Legions Librams.
Okay, so what am I wanting to do with Pride of the Outlands?
This is just a beast deck, and so you're gonna put out beasts and buff beasts. There really isn't gonna be any like centralized like cards or oh, I'm building up or waiting for this thing or this card or this stuff. It's just here's a bunch of beasts, and here, this is me killing things with them, and yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Nothing super fancy there.
Did you hear about Magic the Gathering and how Godzilla is now in it?
You had mentioned it, but I don't know what's the card like? What color is the card?
So Godzilla and a bunch of his monster friends are in the game, and so they're all different. Godzilla is, I think, a red-green. He's got trample. He's, I think, a 7/3, and he has an ability where basically instead of using a creature's toughness for health, they use the power for health.
Oh, interesting.
Let's go ahead. Let's get that guy out there. And that'll be it. But yeah, I think it's really cool. The only problem is that I think it's like you have to buy like a box in order to get the Godzilla cards.
Oh, that's lame.
And so it's not like they're included in the standard packs. They're included in a separate pack that you get. I don't remember all the rules and stuff for getting them, but when are they going to bring Overwatch into Hearthstone?
When are they going to bring StarCraft into Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Diablo. Yeah.
That would be cool.
I would love it, and I don't know why they haven't. Like, I understand that they're like, I guess they really don't mix very much, other than, you know, obviously Heroes.
Yeah.
They'll mix, like, I mean, there's an Overwatch card back, but that's it.
Yeah. I think that's what they should do. I think they should start incorporating the other properties into Hearthstone. I think that would make it a lot more fun.
Yeah, it would be, and it'd be really easy to do. Like there would be like there's nothing difficult about it at all. And like as for like justifying it, Hearthstone already has interdimensional portals. And like there's also mechs, dragons, cities, flying cities. It's not like it would be 130% justified to do it. So, yeah, I don't understand why it also has not been why it hasn't happened yet. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you.
Ah, dang it.
Okay. Let's
I feel bad for you.
Sure. Wait, that gave all beasts in your hand +1? Oh no, just a random beast.
Yeah, just a random one.
I thought I went to everybody. I was like, oh, fetch.
Let's do this card. And we'll do this card. I really don't like your 3/6 taunt.
Take
him back.
He's less annoying than he looks.
Take him back. I probably should have played that card instead. Oh well.
Not on my watch.
No! Screw your divine shield.
Oh, shoot. Okay. That was silly of me. Whatever. I need to kill that thing before it gets to work.
Okay, let's see here. Play that one. Play that one.
Tommy, have you invested in any like really good headphones? They're not like crazy good, but like
a headset.
Yeah, like a headset.
Are
yeah.
you looking for your phone or for like your computer? I'm guessing phone, since you don't really use your computer too much. Well, I guess if you still do VIP Kid, you do.
No, either Bluetooth or like ideally Bluetooth, because I can hook Bluetooth up to everything, including my PlayStation, I think. If not, like ideally a Bluetooth with a headphone jack available.
So I don't have one that's Bluetooth and headphone jack, but Anna and I actually got some really cool like sport earbud things. So they have like the loop around the ears and all that. They were like $20 and they work great. They last a long time, and they sound better than the headphones that came with the OnePlus 7T. And like they actually sound pretty nice in my opinion. They're pretty clear. They work well. So I can send you a link later.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'm like looking for like bigger like wraparound ones that like I want to listen to like really good music and like really shut myself off from people. Like I want like I definitely I don't need noise canceling. Like if it's if it's actually like $30 for noise canceling, I would do it. But I'm not gonna spend another like $150 for noise canceling. So that's my vein of like what I'm looking at. But we'll see.
Yeah, no, they're not really noise canceling, but they do a good job of blocking out sound for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I really like mine. Anna really likes hers. They're only like $20.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
So yeah, I can't even remember the name of the brand. Letscom, Letscom. I actually don't know where mine are at the moment. I think, are they on the kitchen table? Hopefully. Normally I keep them on my desk, but they've been moving around a lot lately for some reason. So.
No, wait, you said those are wraparound ones, like
yeah. So they're the ones with like the little loops that go over and behind your ear.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And then they've got a cable that connects them, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've yet to really have a problem with that.
That's cool.
Okay, we're gonna play that, and then that. And of course I screwed myself over because of this hyena. Screw you, hyena. Let's go to the mall today. Let's just go. Bam. But yeah, that's what I would do. I'll send you the link for the headphones. They work great. They sound great. Oh hey, that's finally triggered.
Yeah, I just haven't been attacking for a while.
Reporting for duty.
Ah! Let's see. Ooh, that's tempting. Boop. Boop.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets, a honey bun.
Let's... Oh, I have to attack him. Charge!
literally charge. Let's see what to do. Okay, well, this is gonna all end badly. Okay, not that badly. See, now the problem is that I don't want to attack. Like, I could kill all your snakes, but that would be pointless for me because you're gonna kill them all next turn. Oh, I need some late game kind of stuff.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Kill. Is that 2 books used as a hammer?
It is. Speaking of books being used as a hammer,
Okay, I'm intrigued by this segue.
no. So the thing is that in right now in Destiny, they're having basically a class war. It sounds really bad. But there's a class war going on, and I lost track of my. Oh, and so there is a class war between the Titans, Warlocks, and Hunters, which is fun. So a little competition, and everyone's just talking about how, like, the Hunters eat crayons. The Titans just eat crayons and are dumb, and the Hunters think that they're all better than everyone else and can't jump worth crap. And then then somebody described the Warlocks as just people that fly around and do nothing but read books. And like, it's just, for me, it's just so funny because like the Hunters or the Warlocks are the magicians and like the more supposedly intellectual kind of things. And it's just funny to just like, I can just imagine this flying Warlock with a book just like running around.
Reporting for duty.
Where's my dark hole?
Yeah, Rigeki. But hence the lack of those cards. I mean, there are cards like that, but the hence of those cards being so easily accessible is why I think Hearthstone is better in a number of ways. Or like,
I think you mean worse in a number of ways.
I think it's more fair or like.
Oh man, I should show you some replays of some of these duels that I've had in this tournament.
Yeah, how's it?
Oh, it's not going well for me, not at all.
No.
I started out the first 2 or 3 games. I was playing with decks that aren't really meta. I was just like, oh, I like these decks. They're pretty decent. I think I'll be able to do something. The problem is when you play in a tournament, everyone is using a meta deck.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just ran into everyone was running, the same deck, and it was just destroying me. Basically, there are two main decks that are running around right now in Yu-Gi-Oh! And so after those first 3 losses, I ended up, creating one of the meta decks, and I've done a lot better since then, but I think my record is like 2-4 or 2-5 or something. I don't remember how many rounds. Or no, we've done 6 rounds. I've only won once, I think.
Ouch.
Because I had to forfeit a round.
Yay.
Me and the guy just couldn't.
You had to forfeit.
Yeah, I had to forfeit.
Oh, sad.
It was a thing where we couldn't arrange a time. We tried getting in touch with each other, but Facebook didn't tell me that he was trying to message me, and so it was too. By the time we actually got around to being able to talk, he was in like Australia.
Oh.
And so we weren't able to find a time to play, and so I was just like, yeah, I'll just forfeit so that we can both keep playing, because it's a thing where if you guys just don't play and there's no forfeit, you're both kicked out.
Oh, that sucks. Well, at least you were nice enough to
So
sacrifice
I
yourself.
forfeited on that one, and then I had a match yesterday that I lost. He was playing with the other meta deck right now.
That sucks.
And so yeah, I'm at, I don't remember if I'm at 1 or 2 wins.
Ouch.
But yeah, I'm not making it to the top 16. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts on the subject, but yeah. It's still pretty fun though, but no, like it's ridiculous some of these turns. Like I showed Anna one of these replay videos of mine, and she was just sitting there going, "What the heck?" Because a lot of these games are ending in about 2, maybe 3 turns.
Whoa, that's nuts.
Like that's just the way that these meta decks are running these days. It's just a thing where they're designed to basically OTK. Or it's at a point where you get your board very well set up, and then your opponent goes and they go, well, shoot, I can't do anything, so you win.
Wow. Well, that's one way to deal with it, yeah.
So, but yeah, it's very different than what we're doing in our series.
Right, yeah.
The game has changed so much.
Oh, yeah. That's like as much as Yu-Gi-Oh is really fun. Like I remember when we would go to like little tournaments when we were playing when we were a lot younger, and you're just like, wow, like it's not that it's a pay to win or anything like that, but it's just like I feel like the skill is lost, and it's just like who can buy or have the best deck, and then just
Yeah, there is some skill in knowing which cards to play when, just like any other card game.
Yeah.
It's definitely very tricky though, and the power creep is real in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like some of these cards are just ridiculous.
Have they tried like? So I mean, right now that I know of, like the ban list is kind of like just like this ever growing list of cards.
Yeah.
But have they even tried or thought of doing like the kind of the Hearthstone or the Magic the Gathering system where it's just like every 2 years we just cut it off and we only use maybe like a base level set of cards and then everything else that's
I don't think that would be a bad idea. I mean, that's typically what people do anyways. Because they want to play the meta to win, and the meta is usually in the last 1 to 2 packs.
Right, like the best deck or cards are there.
Yeah, the problem with that is that they keep releasing support for older cards as well.
Oh, that's weird.
Like they keep releasing support for like Blue Eyes or Dark Magician or Red Eyes. They keep releasing support for some of those, or like they actually just released a new structure deck called Mechanized Madness, and it provided new support for an archetype called Machina Monsters, which are a little old at this point, but they kind of brought them back and revived them. The last structure deck before Mechanized Madness was Shadal Showdown, and that brought back the Shadal archetype, which was a little old at the time, if I remember right. And so it's a thing where like they kind of keep going back and reviving things. Like I know in August they're launching, what's it called? It's not Toon Chaos because Toon Chaos is in July. In August, they're releasing another set though whose name is escaping me, but it's going to have more support for cards that are currently meta.
Mm.
And they release a lot of packs throughout the year. Like we've had Secret Slayers was a 60 card pack. Eternity Code is a new one that was supposed to release in May. Now it's being pushed back to June. July,
60
you've
cards,
got.
there's not that many.
Well, yeah, 60 cards isn't that much, but you combine that with the larger releases like Eternity Code coming out later this year, which I think is 100. We had another set come out earlier this year that was around 100. I can't remember which one it was called. What it was called. But they keep, they release a lot of these. They release a lot of new cards in a year, and I think, and they, they'll release a set, and then, 2 or 3 sets down the line, they'll release more cards to support archetypes in that set.
Mm-hmm.
So they're kind of always evolving the archetype. I think that if they change their mindset, they could do it. I don't know.
Have the desire to change.
Yeah, but right now there's not this huge. There's no signs really of changing. I know that they're making some small changes. Like I guess they got rid of, normal rares where it was just the name that was holographic. I guess with the next pack they're no longer doing those. Which is kind of cool in my opinion because those, you always felt a little cheated with those.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's also, what's annoying to me is the fact that, they sit there, they come out with these archetypes, but they clearly favor certain archetypes.
Yeah. It definitely seems like there are much stronger cards than other cards.
Oh yeah. Like right now, the 2 meta decks really are Adamancipators and Eldritch. Adamancipators, they're rock monsters, all about synchro summoning and that kind of thing. Eldritch, they're zombies that are really all about utilizing trap cards, which is actually really cool because you don't see a lot of people playing trap cards these days because they're too slow.
Yeah.
But and so that's kind of cool. But at the same time, they really in the Secret Slayers set, they also released the Rika archetype, which is a bunch of water plant cards all about Xyz summoning and tributing. It's actually a really cool one. It's my personal favorite of the 3, but it's not meta. It's not nearly as good as the other ones. And I know in August they're getting more support, but so are the Adamancipators. And it's like, why are you giving Adamancipators more support? They already destroy the meta.
Oh yeah. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, for the longest time, I mean even now, like 2 or 3 seasons ago, no, 2 years ago, Priest in Hearthstone started to get like into Death Rattle cards, like really into Death Rattle.
That doesn't sound very priesty.
It's necromancy, so it's dark priesty.
But I'd see that as more of like a warlock thing.
Yeah, but they started to run with it. Oh, you know what it was? It's because they did Death Knights for
paladins.
Yeah, and so the priest Death Knight was all about death rattles, and then they had priest quests where you had to like resurrect your minions or whatever, and so it started to hit that theme, and for the whole year they were adding in a lot of heavy, pretty heavy death rattle cards to the priest pool, and I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And then the following year they kind of dropped everybody else's quest. Hunter warrior was all about taunt for a year, but then the next year is all about rush and charge. But the priest just kept adding death rattle. I'm like, you're just making death rattle stronger and stronger. And even now, they've added in other cards that's just at the end of your turn, just resummon a death rattle minion. It's that's a really powerful card, and you just keep adding in things. And now, to be fair, the thing from 2 years ago is gone now. but it's still really powerful. Like there's still so much. Anyways. I don't understand why it's getting such a treatment,
Yeah.
whereas like other people are getting not the same. So it's just silly. Yeah, there's definitely favoritism, which is just odd. But it sounds like Yu-Gi-Oh is much worse.
Yeah, it gets a little annoying, but yeah, it's just what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, when does Battles of Legend come out? When did they say that's coming out? This summer, of course. Oh, that's also coming out in July. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, no, like Yu-Gi-Oh just I swear we get a new pack every month. Some releases are bigger than others.
That's still so much. Like,
but yeah, like there's something new pretty much every month.
that's crazy. Like I feel like nobody could even like remotely appreciate the cards that are put out. Like nobody finds real metas,
Yeah.
or experiments with the meta.
Yeah, no, people are actually are a little furious right now just because, they've changed up the ban list and everything, but there aren't any Yu-Gi-Oh events happening because of COVID. And so people are getting frustrated because it's just like, well, but, you already banned this card, but you didn't let anyone, like, play around with it at all because, we don't get any Yu-Gi-Oh events. And so it's a bit of a mess.
That's crazy.
I think, honestly, I think it's great that they release a lot, but I also think that, if they, maybe did more of an approach like Hearthstone and Magic, where they went, okay, we are releasing, 4 packs throughout the year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, these 4 packs are going to make up the meta or whatever.
Right.
For, the year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would actually work a lot better because then, you could, pack 1, you start introducing this new meta. Pack 2, maybe you go back and you use pack 2 to tweak some of the meta.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's the thing is instead of just, rewriting the meta, it's you create the meta and then tweak the meta with subsequent packs.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I mean, like, that's like games like Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch even.
Uh-huh.
It's a very, very different game, but every time that you throw in a new hero, it's like, okay, how does that hero interact with everybody else? And you just naturally create other things. And so, yeah, it would be nice. Shadowverse, it was surprising to me. And so even like Hearthstone has like a basic and a classic set that has, that's going to be there forever. And then they have those expansion packs.
Yeah.
And Shadowverse had those basic and classic packs, but they even like got rid of those. And so now the way that Shadowverse works is it's just the 5 most recent expansions. So as soon as a new expansion comes, they lose the last one. And that keeps the meta changing really often, which is cool. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they would do for like a core pack in Yu-Gi-Oh though, just because they're becoming more and more all about archetypes.
Oh yeah, I don't think that they would. I
don't know that they could do that, unfortunately. I mean, maybe you'd want to have something for like, the bajillion 3 print of Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, just because they're almost always getting support, I feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, the pack coming out in August, it's bringing back support for Gaia.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going back to the beginning of days too.
Right, which is crazy because Gaia is not a very good card. Like
he's not, but I mean they do more and more with him. I mean Red Eyes isn't a great card either.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a little better than Gaia, but then they start adding in all this support. and it makes it okay. We can start playing with certain things. Maybe we won't play with the original Gaia, but now there are these 5 other Gaia cards that are good.
Yeah, and so like if they even like if they didn't have like said like a base set for Yu-Gi-Oh, but just like if every year was kind of like almost like an anniversary or like a memories set
Yeah.
where they like reinterpret old cards, like have like a new version of Jinzo and some support for that, a new version of Blue Eyes and support for that. Anyways, something
Yeah.
like that.
Who knows though? Well, I gotta go because I gotta get ready to interview Ashley.
Oh yeah, have fun.
So you guys have fun. Thanks for stopping by if you stopped by. Thanks for playing, Dan. Next week we're going to be doing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels Through Time up through Pharaoh's Servant. So we get Jinzo and Imperial Order and Goblin Attack Force and a few other interesting things.
Oh wow, cool. All right, we'll see you later, man.
See ya.
Good luck. All right.